Hey everybody, TA's back with the next installment of Code of the Black Knights. Okay, so we are going to be doing the interlude today. This is the next chapter, but when I recorded last, like, everything got messed up because that's my life. So let's go. Let's do this. We can skip that part. Okay. Despite their alliance remaining broken for now, the Kelmite army returns victorious from their campaign in Gabriel. However, they bring alarming news. While the Order of Ouroboros, a cult dedicated to Naga and the balance of good and evil, has been subdued, there is another threat looming on the horizon. That threatens not just Calm, but all of Lume. One being created by Weishol. In preparation for this assault, the Kelmite army returns to Calm Palace, restocks on supplies, and performs a stratagem. They immediately let go of their hold on Zoila and Braveheart. This effectively makes them both neutral territory, putting a barrier between both countries and temporarily pausing the confrontation, as Weishol trespassing will repercute in several nations. Gray agrees to put a regent he trusts in charge of Zoila, but only while he accompanies the group. Simultaneously, Braveheart resumes its rightful governance. However, given that nearly all of the coalitions are aligned with Weishol, it is only a matter of time before they resume military action. Without time to waste, Schwartz and Noir leave a defensive force station tracing a route to Laurent. Liam insists in a port contact they will ferry their forces to Frostspire. But upon arriving at Laurent, the view is shocking. What the? This is the port, but, well, last time we were here, this place was bustling with activity. Now it's just deserted. Yes, it's like a ghost town between the plague and the plague. It was resolved a few months ago, but the consequences still remain. An undiscovered plague assailed the whole country for a year or two during the war's worst point. In turn, less and less ships arrived. On top of that, when Laurent refused to ally with either Weishol or Calm, both countries stopped trading with them. Of course, this made access to medicine and research near impossible. Laurent depends on trading, so quality of life significantly worsened. So people started to migrate in droves, and many of those who didn't remain shut in their homes. I had no idea. Is this our fault? Partly. We certainly have done nothing yet to remedy the situation. But enough about that. We didn't come here to call you out. True? The ships we're looking for. It's here, right? Yeah. A massive battleship. Large enough to fit our whole battalion. The only ports we know of are located in Laurent, Braveheart, and Weishol. And trust me, you do not want to go in there. We'd be obliterated within seconds. So, I still don't get how that's going to take us to Frostspire. Lume floats above the water surface, remember? Last I checked, there were no coasts in there. Hell, the only ports we have were made artificially. We have that covered. The battleship was built with hybrid Weishol Kelmite technology. I don't think there is one more advanced than this, and I'm good friends with the owner. Of course, it will be really expensive, but money isn't exactly an issue. I guarantee we can disembark at Frostspire, no problem. How exactly? Could you stop worrying? Even if the rising platform or the steam harpoons fail, the chances of all of us getting killed while trying to disembark is less than 5%. We'll be fine. Just 5%? I've started keeping a diary. It helps me not go insane. Schwartz, come on. You're overreacting. It's not that bad. We have no contact from land in the last 2 weeks. When we march, at least we can keep contact with the rest of the world. But now we're off the grid. And I can barely sleep at night with all the sounds the water makes. It's enough to make anyone go mad. Oh my god. You've never been on a ship, have you? So, changing the subject, what news do we have? During our resupply run, I made sure to buy some newspaper. Apparently the Ruin of Guardians has reappeared. Good news at last. Mithra must be really happy. Oh, it also seems we just missed the election of Weishold's new governor. What? Is it election season already? What does this have to do with Elias's disappearance? No, we just missed it. I guess we've been too busy lately. And despite the change of government, I don't suppose they're interested in peace with us anyway. In any case, we're reaching Frostspire in 5 days. I think this is a good time to start our preparations. Do you still have the money you got from the castle? Yes. These 50,000 gold should do, right? Probably. I hired some of the best blacksmiths and shopkeepers out there. Of course, we're talking about ludicrously opulent merchandise, but it's worth it. They also sell regular grade weaponry if you're interested. Pretty much anything of quality you can find in a shop, they have it. Just keep in mind this. Frostspire is under joint control of Al-Hadar and Weishold, and pretty desolate at that. That means it's not Allied territory. Once we leave here, we won't find a single store that'll open for us. Ever. So make sure you stock up well, because you never know how long the trip will be. Okay. I see you have a silver card. I'm afraid they're not going to accept it. Wait, what? Why? Don't ask me, I don't make the rules. And speak with the ship's owner, he can trade it around in the market at least. I think I would sell it to him for about 15,000, I think. Well, that sucks, but I suppose it's better than just a piece of metal. Okay, so we sold our silver card for 15,000, so if you sell it before this, you're wrong. Just no matter what, keep the silver card until right now. Also, we're about to hit something that I'm pretty sure only happens if Mia dies. Oh, hello there. Mia? Mia, is that you? I can't believe you're here. I thought you were dead. I thought the same. It was Mother Earth who gave me a second chance. Although I can't intervene directly this time. I know the whole continent is on the line, but I'm bound by a contract. This is something you'll have to solve on your own. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. You're alive-ish, and that's good enough news for me. I'm glad. I stuck in while no one was looking. Listen, what do you know about secret shops? Pretty well hidden, why do you ask? The shopkeeper, Anna, I think she was called, this time made no effort to hide herself. She set a store right there, in plain sight. Though she insists she will only let people with member cards pass. So you'll need this. They're pretty rare. A few years ago, I had to trade a warp staff just to get my hands on it. You traded away a warp staff? I know. It seemed like a good idea at the time, okay? Anyway, it's been really nice to see you again. Wait, doesn't this count as intervention to you? Direct intervention? I'm not attacking or healing anyone. I'm giving you leads to someone who might or might not agree to giving someone else's weapons in exchange for your money to someone else that just happens to be part of your army. So it's far from direct as I can think of. But Noir, it's been really nice to see you again. I'd say the same. Mind if we sit down and talk some other day? That does not depend on me, I'm afraid. But I'll think about it. Okay. Alright, you know the drill. The shops are on the right. Make yourself at home. When you're done, head north to get to the chambers and call it a day. That's where I'll be. Drinking or something. That's all I'm good for lately. Okay. So, this is Anna. Yeah, unfortunately we don't get to use her, but that's fine. Let's enter the secret shop. So we have 65,000 gold, which is super helpful. So we are going to buy as much as we can here. So we're gonna pick up a 11 sword because I don't like the wind blade. Honestly, we're probably not gonna do much on as far as those goes. We'll probably pick up another Sidolith lance, a couple of killer axes, a couple of brave axes. Actually, yeah, a couple of brave axes. A sword slayer, a bolting tome, a meteor tome, a purge tome, a shadow shot, and we're going to pick up 2 angelic robes. Okay, and then we're gonna sell the member card because we don't need anything else here. Okay, all right, we're good there. So we're gonna be giving both of these, actually, you know what? Let's come here first. We're gonna be selling both of... Alright, we're gonna be using both of the, angelic robes on Noir. Because now we can get Noir to a point where she doesn't die to, like, one fucking hit. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright, now she's got HP. And now she's essentially invincible at this point. Hey, Lulu. 1 second. There we go. Hey, girl. Okay. Alright, so we do need to pick up at least a couple. We're gonna pick up a Nosferatu tome. Nope, just one. A couple of Retribution tomes because they're fucking cheap. A couple of physics staves. Yeah, we don't really need those specifically, and then we'll pick up a restore set. Okay. We're not gonna be able to get a whole lot of physical weapons because they are a little expensive, but that's fine. Okay, and then yeah, we don't have like the most amount of money here. But this isn't really where we needed. We needed a lot. I'm gonna pick up a killer lance. I'm gonna pick up a short spear. I don't think there's a. We can pick up a tomahawk, I guess. Yeah, we might. You know what? Let's, okay, let's pick up a great bow. Okay. Basically, we're gonna spend as much of our money as possible. Let's see, so that's no. Because that's 2022 for that. 2,000. That's 16, and then an additional 1,000. I mean, that could work. I'm not really interested in that stuff. We pick up another short spear. Okay, so now we're at 1,700. So is there anything that's... Okay, we'll pick up an additional killing edge. Okay. Oh, and a steel axe. Alright, cool. We spent literally as much money as possible here. Okay. So hopefully we're good now. I'm gonna go into the supply though. Oh shit. Oh, we're capped as far as items, so we literally couldn't take any more even if we wanted to. Alright. Take that, and then we'll take the Avalon. For now, we're gonna put the Fenrir back in favor of the Shadow Shot. Actually, you know what? We're gonna keep the Shadow Shot away for right now. Take Fenrir. Alright. Noir, I wanted to see you. Have you read the scriptures I gave you? Look, I have a lot of respect for you, but I already told you 1,000 times. I don't believe in God. That is not true. You have experienced his power firsthand. At this point, denying existence is as pointless as denying the existence of the world beyond Lume, and you know this. And you keep mentioning him too. Oh God this, God help us that. My parents were religious, that's just what I picked up. Fine, you're right. I never actually thought that. It is pointless to deny it. It's just... I just don't want to accept there is out there a being so powerful and yet so apathetic to everything going on in the world. If he can stop all of this, why doesn't he move a finger? I'm not asking you to accept his every action. I'm simply asking you to convince yourself he is both real and is not against us. I don't know. I've seen Mithra? Mithra, are you alright? Mithra, can you answer me? Yes, everything is alright. I can even get up by myself. See? Mithra, the symptoms of your infusion have worsened. What happened? I thought I could handle it properly, but it seems I have more demons within myself than I anticipated. That reminds me, I still have duties on the deck. I will report to Schwartz now. Mithra, you just... We have to end this war, now. There's no telling for how long she can withstand the pressure. Okay. So there is an interesting person on this boat, mostly because they're dead. Lewis. Lewis died, like, so long ago. I don't even remember how he died. That's how long it's been. I'll be quick. Speak too much and hell breaks loose. Your employer dying, for instance? Lewis. You know what happens when a mercenary's employers die? Marked. No one will ever hire me again. I'm sorry. We ruined your career. Nah. Honestly, I've seen enough fighting. Once we're done here, I'm quitting. Working on something else. And thanks for the ride. Here's something. Won't need it after I'm done fighting. Alright, we get the Genji gloves. Or another pair of Genji gloves. Which, honestly, we shouldn't be getting. Because he's dead. Okay. Now, let's talk to Liam. Oh, Liam, there you are. I was hoping you could help me go over the disembark strategy again. Sure. There's nothing to do in this stupid boat. Liam, I know this is none of my business, but how much have you been drinking? Only a little, I hope. I just didn't keep count, okay? Are you drunk? If I am, I'm doing a damn good job. That's because I've learned from the best at hiding things. Liam, how many do you see? 3. I haven't even lifted my hand yet. Yeah, I know. When I see 3 people, Schwartz, you, and me, they're dead. We're all gonna die. We have resources advantage and the best trained soldiers. Possibly in the entire world. It's unlikely we will die. Especially with our funding. That's what I thought back at Schwartz's wedding. You know, I had all the money in the world. I could even save my own people. That's not necessarily true. The ones who stayed in the church, the ones that Weishaupt pulled away before the event started, and the ones Caleb helped evacuate are safe. Yeah, that's great. What about the ones I tried to save? What about the ones that ran away when I panicked? They're not just dead because I failed to do something. They're dead because of me. You want me to be honest, right? Well, there you go. I killed hundreds of fucking civilians. Liam, my own people. Everything I do, I mess up. I knew them. I lived around them for years. Back at the wedding, I owed to them to act all tough. But I wish the bomb had taken me too. Half of our time is still on foot. It's not over yet. It'll never be over. This nightmare. Liam, if it helps, I don't blame you for what happens. Why can't you just hate me? I've been an ass to both of you ever since we left. I mean, I care about you, but I hate this fucking war. I hate Weishaupt, and I hate myself. I hate myself, Noir. Liam, it's okay. Everything is gonna be okay. It's a conversation that cuts deep. Yeah, it's a rough one. Okay. Hey, Noir, here to help me train? He has that cracking voice, because I don't remember what it was. Maybe next one. Do you train all the time? Only when I have free time. I have big shoes to fill. Once the war is over, it'll be hard to rise through the ranks. So I'll have to earn my place through the merits alone. I hope I'm up to the task. At least that was a short one. You didn't have to deal with that voice the entire time. Okay. And we have one more talk right here with Sally. Sally, are you done making the inventory? Yes. We have enough supplies to make the trip and back. You do plan to make the trip back, right? Well, I have no reason to think otherwise. Yet? Well, that's worrying. Anyway, I've been working on a small trinket. I suppose you're familiar with enchanted talismans, right? I heard many of us are terrible at resisting magic. For the whole trip, I've been working on this trinket. Could you help me with the finishing touches? Sure, might as well. And we got another talisman that we are 100% still giving to Noir. Done. Now I need to sort the weaponry. Have we ever stopped to rest ever since we started? Work help keeps the dark thoughts away. I know, but if you work yourself down, you won't be able to fight. Take a rest, will you? Alright, you win. But I need some time to put my thoughts together, okay? I understand. I've been in the same position. Take all the time you need. Thanks, Noir. Okay. Now we're going to pop this talisman. And now look at her. Look at what we have created! The monster that is Noir! Let's go. Alright. So we'll get here, we'll go into the supply. Take that Fenrir tome back. Yeah, we literally can't, like, we can't buy anything more. We can buy one more thing, but if we had the money. Time to head back to the chambers then. What the? This is impossible. You're that girl. The one that keeps showing up everywhere. Shorts, are you sure we're seeing the same guy? What do you mean? It's no Rita, the girl we met at the church. What? No, it's Adrian. Don't you see him? Maybe. We're not the Adrian you knew. I think you will understand sooner or later. But you see, the problem is that I don't know how much time we have. The world will not allow two of me to exist in this state. So the priorities go first. What priorities? I will be straightforward with you. You have entered a path which end neither you nor I can see clearly. One that brings great suffering, but also might save Lume. There's one problem, however. Huh? You will face the Arcana Horde, and its leader is a foul being. A weapon created from the Rune of Embers itself. Therefore, without the Rune of Embers, you do not stand a chance. Tough luck. We only have 3 of the 4 shards, and the last one is in Weisshol. Besides, even if we had them all, they're just that. Shards. Well, what else can we do? We need to try. We cannot afford to sit down and stay cozy, while the world comes to an end. I was hoping you could say that. You see, I have watched your journey from the very beginning, and I know that your heart is in the right place. You will be tempted, but you will never misuse its power. So I made a decision, but are you ready to accept its consequence? I'm not sure what you're talking about, but if you're really sure it'll help us save the world, you know damn well I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Good. How about you, Noir? The fate is greater than us humans. We are merely humans. I misread that. And we are fighting against something that is not. We need the power that our bonds grant each other, but we also need all the help we can get. I won't let anyone die. I'm in. So be it then. Please, hand over the shards of the Rune of Embers. Here. What are you going to do with them? With what little power I have left, I will perform a miracle. The shards still have their full power, but we do not have all of them. Perhaps my own will suffice. You can do that? I call upon Naga's strength, whose blood gives birth. Manifest! Unbelievable! Ah! There we go. Here it is. Go ahead. Take it. You will need its power to save the world. I'm not sure. What if we lose our minds? I assure you, you will not. Please, take it. So long as you are the ones to use it, you do not need to fear the consequences. I've completed the verification process, milady. He says the truth. The rune is linked to Schwartz and you now. This is my gift to you. The power of the Fire Emblem! Da 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 da. Cue Foden wins. Okay, so the Fire Emblem is an unbreakable promotion item for anybody. It's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna, oh, imagine. Oh, we're gonna get, Zero has been the fucking hero, man. The fucking hero. This is a very tiring session. I will need to rest for the day. I hope I will see you around soon. Just, who are you, Adrian? That's a question for another day. Okay, so that's the interlude. It's actually about the exact same amount of time it took me the first time. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click on the link down below to go play Code of the Black Knights. Anyways, I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I look forward to seeing you all.